Hello students, welcome to our channel Simplified Computer Science Concepts by Professor Rutuja. Today we will be learning a physical clock synchronization algorithm, that is network time protocol algorithm. Now let us start. Now basically this NTP, that is network time algorithm, is a physical clock synchronization technique used in distributed systems. It has a very important task of synchronizing the clocks over the network. In a network, having inconsistency time may lead to problems. Every device in a network will have an internal clock. It is important to keep accurate clocks, otherwise it may lead to inconsistency and integrity issues. Now, let us consider a real-time scenario where NTP comes into picture. Now let us see, these are the two routers which are connected, and the link which is connected goes down. Now, if you want to check what is the reason the link went down, we will go and check at the logs. So, the log file at router 1 says that the link went down at 11 September 3:05, and the log file at router 2 says that the link went down on 20th May 9:05. Actually, in real time, the link went down at the same time, but because internal clock did not sync, it was difficult to correlate the logs. The problem is keeping track of time and date for every device is impossible. This is where NTP comes in picture. All devices will synchronize their clocks to NTP server, which will have accurate time. Now, just observe this particular diagram. Now, the NTP uses the hierarchical system. Why hierarchical? Just see, these are the hierarchies that are there into this NTP. At the top, if you find, we have atomic clocks, or these are radio clocks, or they are also known as reference clocks. They are having highest accuracy. They have some stratum values associated with. Each and every hierarchy is having some stratum value associated with it. The reference clock has a value stratum 0. 0 means they are most accurate. Now there might be a question coming to your mind that what is the stratum? This stratum is nothing but it is used to identify the accuracy of clocks. Now the value of this stratum ranges from 0 to 15, where 0 means most accurate and 15 is least accurate. Anything above 15 is not trustworthy. Now the stratum 0 is directly connected to the primary time servers, and this is having stratum 1. As we go down in the hierarchy, the stratum value will increase as the reference clock is away from the hierarchy levels. Coming back to the computations of network time protocol algorithms, so this is the client which is making a request to the server at timestamp T1, which is received at timestamp T2 at the server's end. It computes the time at the server's end, starts sending it at timestamp T3, and the response is received at T4 on client's end. Now, the round trip delay is calculated in NTP as T4 minus T1 minus T2 minus T3. This is the difference between the it is the difference between T4 minus T1 and T2 minus T3. And the time offset is calculated as T2 minus T1 plus T3 minus T4 divided by 2. Now let us solve an example. So we are having the values of T1 as 1100, T2 as 800, T3 as 850 and T4 as 1200. Now we want to synchronize this client as per the clocks. So time offset is T2 minus T1 plus T3 minus T4. So we have just calculated, divided by 2, we have just calculated by putting the values into this particular formula, that is 800 minus 1100, 850 minus 1200 divided by 2, which gives minus 650 divided by 2, and the final value that we received of time offset is minus 325. But how can we synchronize our clock to negative value? So time cannot be negative. So how to set this clock of the client? So to set the client clock, we will have to add this particular time offset to T4. Why T4? Because it is the response that has been received by the client from the server. So that is why we have to add this offset to T4, that is T4 plus T, that means 1200 plus the value of offset, that is minus 325, which gives the answer is 875. That means the client should be synchronized at 875. So this is how the NTP time protocol or network time protocol algorithm synchronizes itself in the network. Thank you everyone for watching this video. Please do like, share and subscribe to the channel. And I hope you have understood the concept. If you have any queries, please mention them in the comment box. If you like my video, please like and share and subscribe the channel. Thank you everyone.